It doesn't matter if there's something wrong, you can overcome it and do whatever you believe you want to do. Motorcycles are fun, so I want to always race.
It's time for the crew to take on a very unique and custom build of a 125cc motocrosser. It's not just for anyone, it's for one of Florida's homegrown heroes, Ashley Fiolek. She bravely takes on the extremely challenging world of motocross while being totally hearing impaired. The crew feels privileged to take on the task of building Ashley a fully custom race bike. The crew not only wants the bike to be fast, they want it to have a great new look, and that requires a few extra steps. But first, let's meet Ashley.
Most people wouldn't want their kid racing motocross, period, but especially being deaf or some other handicap. But we, we just decided that our first child was going to race a motorcycle, and it just happened to be a girl, and she happened to be deaf. So
we've done some really interesting builds here at 2Xtreem, but this one is really special to me. I've read a lot about Ashley. Chase was telling you that earlier. We read a lot of the same articles and really got to know her here today. And Jim and Ashley work really well together, and it's kind of a privilege for us to sit here and actually be able to put a bike together for her, something that's going to fit her. She's only 5'1", she likes the horsepower, she likes the size of the wheels, but she simply can't touch the ground. What's our mission? Build Ashley the best bike she's ever had and see if she can win some races on it. And you know what? It'll make us proud, and I'm sure it'll put her to the next level.
My dad used to race, and when I was little, he brought me to a race, and I watched it. I was about 3. When we got home, I told my dad I wanted to buy a motorcycle PW, so I rode it when I was about 3, but then I stopped and started again at 7, and now I'm still doing it. I love motorcycles, riding them, racing them.
Ashley's personality is magnetic. You start talking to her and she'll sign you back and she just smiles, and you see her going away on her little cell phone and BlackBerry. I mean, she's a normal kid. And her relationship with her dad is no different than any father-daughter relationship I've ever seen. Even April was commenting about it. It just reminds her of her and her father. She just laughs. She has a lot of fun with her dad. Her dad gets serious with her when she needs to work on something a little more. And, you know, it's no different than anybody else. And I think that's kind of what makes it so special for us.
I like to work with my dad because he always teaches me and knows what to do to help me out on certain parts of the track. Always there to support me. I love my dad, but sometimes he yells at me, but it's part of racing and I accept it.
Up next, Ashley lets us inside her world and shares her passion and secrets to winning at one of the world's toughest sports without hearing a thing.